Have you ever talked to a child and a young child and asked, "Hey, by the way, do you have a brother or a sister?" And the child would go, "Yeah." And you would ask, "Well, what's your brother's name or your sister's name?" And they might reply something back like a Tom. And then you, being the crafty adult, will go, "Huh? Now, does Tom have a brother?" And the child will go and give you this perplexed look, like, "I don't know what you're talking about." Because it's this that idea of reversibility that they're just starting to get a handle of and start to make sense, where they're able to take one situation and then look at it from a reverse situation. Well, that's what we're going to be doing as we explore this chapter. It's the same ideas. That's basically what factoring is. We've learned how to take a term like 5x times 2x plus 3 maybe, a monomial times a binomial if you want to get technical, but two terms. We've learned how to multiply them to get 10x plus 15x. And that's 10x squared. Sorry, so 10x squared plus 15x. So what we were able to do is we were able to go one direction. We were able to multiply to get to another polynomial. Well, what we want to explore is, can we go backwards? Can we find out where that came from? And one of the first things we'll do is this idea of looking for its greatest common factor. We're going to be looking at these two terms. We have to look at terms as a whole. So there's a term here and a term there. And so I want to start to figure out what's common between those two terms. Well, one thing that I think you might notice that's common is an x. There's an x here and an x there. Okay, yeah, I know there's an x squared, but we also want to find what its its lowest common factor is. And so I know that both of them have at least one x. And so therefore that one x is a common factor. I want to look at the constants 10 and 5. And are there any numbers or any components of those that are common with each other? And I could see that, yeah, both of these are divisible by 5. 5 goes into both of those. And so that's a factor. And so that's kind of what we're going to be looking at, is we're going to look at these statements and kind of figure out what can we pull out that's common to everything and start to learn different skills, different ideas of how to factor.